Hey, social media world. I just wanted to update you. I got my first half dose Ocrevus infusion yesterday, and it was smooth. Everything went smoothly. It's funny. I researched so many testimonial videos about Ocrevus because I really wanted to know what people were saying, because it seemed like a number of people would speak of really good results. So I just wanted to constantly hear about the good results of Ocrevus and everything. And it seemed like a lot of people's response to their first infusion, it seemed like they would always be like, well, I'm no worse for the wear, And that's a good thing, because I'm not worse for the wear. I'm not worse than I was. And it's like, but isn't it supposed to help you get better? Now, some people would speak of the steroids included in the infusion. It's a bundle deal. The steroids included in the bundle deal for the Ocrevus infusion, giving them a little more strength. And enough about everybody else. So for me, I do feel a little more strength today. It's one day later. I had a good night's sleep. I really didn't have. So yes, for me, the experience, I'm no worse for the wear. I actually feel a little bit better. I don't know how much is like the steroids or whatever, but I know I do DDP yoga, and I noticed that yesterday when I was doing some of those, because I start off with the chair yoga. I'm one of those guys, and I think that's so cool about DDPY. Quick plug. I think it's so cool how he has different styles of yoga for different levels of where you are physically. Like, he has bed yoga for people who would have to start off in the bed. He has chair yoga, and that's what I do for people who aren't yet fully in a position to do standing yoga exclusively. And he has then standing yoga for people who can do it all. And I think that's so cool. And yesterday, which is the day that I got the infusion, I noticed, because in the application, it'll sort of up your level, not arbitrarily, but as it deems fit, and lower your level as it deems fit as well. And I noticed I had been up to level before the infusion, because after every workout, they ask you to rate how you feel. So I went a couple of workouts like, it was like a 3 or a 2 being the easy, 1 being the easiest. I was like, it's like a 2. So I noticed that the application bumped me up. And it's funny, when I looked at even the preview of the video, I was like, oh my gosh, what is he gonna have me doing today? And it actually, it was a lot of extra stuff, but I was able to do it, and I didn't feel that it wore me out. Again, I don't know if that's the steroids and or the medicine or what, but I feel positively. I noticed sometimes getting up from the chair, while it used to be like an old man thing. I had a couple of times where it was just a get up out of the chair, just like a regular human being. I can't forget this because, okay, anyway, but yes, so yeah, everybody's a regular human being. I sort of meant that as a joke. That was an awful joke. Whatever. But yes, I think it was good. The infusion process wasn't difficult. I know one YouTuber who YouTubes about his experience with the MS thing. Oh, look. I think I can take the bandage off now that I've shown you all. So they did it in my arm right here. Drink lots of water the night before. That makes it easier for them to find a vein. And well, not even just the night before, but drink lots of water leading up to that infusion, because when I stuck my arm out and closed my eyes because I'm horrible with needles, when I did that, she was like, oh yeah, I found this vein. That's easy. And she got right in there, and that was that. So that's cool. And yeah, I'm looking forward to improvements, physical improvements, things getting better. I feel that I am on a good thing, eat well and exercise. Like I said, I do DDPY yoga since gyms are closed. I used to go to the gym, but I feel my DDPY is actually good and helpful, and yeah, eat well, sleep well, and I'm saying sleep well. I need a better sleep schedule. But Verse TV keeps me busy. Did y'all see us on TS Madison? Yes, we're slowly growing. But check out Verse TV, hashtag VERSTEAV. You must include the hashtag. Hashtag is very necessary. Anyway, but yes, so my experience with my first half dose was good, and my second half dose, my first half dose was Thursday. They scheduled my second half dose 2 Wednesdays from now. But yes, okay, so yeah. Anyway, I feel positively. Keep your head up, Keep your head up. I think I want to hear that song by Tupac. That's a very good song. But yes, keep your head up, people. I feel that we are making medical advances enough to actually get us that good life, help us feel more normal, and I think that's a good thing. I know I have been quite cynical when it comes to our medical advances and all of that. I feel more positively now. And my primary care physician, who she knows her stuff. She went to Harvard. She knows her stuff. This was the first medicine that when I told her that I was looking at starting it with the MS specialist, she was like, that's your one. Because, yeah, she's like, that's a good medicine. Anyway, 9 minutes. Yeah, we're almost long enough. I've heard people say that they need to make every video 10 minutes to get more viewers and blah, blah, blah. Whatever, But that is my story of my first half-dose infusion. Oh, and they fill you with Benadryl so you get some good sleep. And you're also able to go to the bathroom. I know that was a concern of mine, being able to get up and go to the bathroom during the infusion. And you can, if you need to use the bathroom, go to the bathroom. So that was a good thing. And I got up a couple of times, but like I said, I drank a lot of water before the infusion so my veins wouldn't be troublesome because, like I said, I'm horrible with needles. Anyway, well, whatever. I don't care about the time. But yes. Yeah. Talk to y'all later, social media world. Peace. Stay blessed. Love. If you have any questions, anything that I can answer, feel free to ask. And I know I don't do this page quite as much lately, but I will try my best to get back to you. Not only that, but I know people will often do like a video on their Ocrevus infusion. It's like, okay, well, what happens next? You know, what else? So I'll do what a lot of people do and say, hopefully I'll do some more Ocrevus infusion testimonial videos, you know. I don't quite have the following of a Damian Washington, but, you know, I will. It's not about the following. If he touched so much as one person, just one. And that's true. Anyway, all right. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I've covered everything. So, yes, they do suggest that you bring something warm in case you get cold in the infusion center. I didn't really get cold. I did bring my normal hat. And I usually wear my hats always because it's always cold. That's why I'm in my coat downstairs in the basement, because it's always cold. But that's another story. So yes, bring something warm. Oh, they also were like, bring something to eat because you don't want to starve and you want to be able to eat your normal food. That is a relevant point. It wasn't as relevant for me during this first infusion because it was a half dose. So I was just there for a few hours. So I was able to eat. And I ate some yogurt before I went to the infusion center. And they won't let you drive. So that's an interesting thing because if they said it, they mentioned it in passing because I just coincidentally chose to take an Uber down there. But they were like, no, you can't drive. After we've given you Benadryl, we gave you Benadryl. Wait, no, I know that was horrible. But yeah, they were like, we gave you Benadryl. So I'm like, okay, well, it's good I called an Uber. Anyway, but yeah. So that, something warm. The full infusion can take quite a while, but since this was a half dose, it was like 4 hours. But I would imagine a full infusion would be like 8 hours. So yeah, having something to eat with you is a good thing. Now, something to eat, something to entertain yourself. I know I entertain myself with my cell phones. And yeah, anyway. All right. Entertainment, food, especially if you have one of the full dose infusion, and something warm. Talk to y'all later. Stay blessed. Peace.